I'll pop the trunk. Now give me a
What's good, y'all? Just Prince TV here. Now, let me address some of these idiots that say, well, what does race got to do with hip-hop? Well, race has to do with hip-hop just as anything in America has to do with race. This country was built on racism. This country will always have race relations, stereotypes, and different treatment because we are all not equal. As a black man in America that was born in the projects, Queensbridge, USA, born and raised, I could tell you that my life experience on my side of the fence is not the same as my fellow white counterpart. Now, I moved around as I got older. I've been to several different countries, all right? And I could tell you, as a black man going to foreign countries, even there you get treated differently. You got problems in foreign countries where people bleach their skin to look white because being black or dark skinned is considered ugly in certain Asian countries. But you didn't realize that, right? You go to European countries, black people get treated like shit, second-class citizens, especially in places like Italy and France, right? So, how do I look like
that coffee down?
Lying to you and telling you race don't got nothing to do with hip-hop? Yes, it does, because race has something to do with everything.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
And for these bozos that say, well, if Eminem was black, well, if Eminem was black, you idiot, he'd be even less accepted into hip-hop because the things he talks about doesn't resonate with black people at all. So just imagine a black man talking about things that don't resonate with the black experience. Dissing your mom, beefing with pop stars, beefing with women. These things don't resonate in the black community, okay? If you're a hip-hop artist and you're talking to a pop star, you're actually gonna date them. You're gonna hit them skins, all right? You ain't gonna waste your time beefing with a pop star. Okay, these are very stupid things to do as a rap artist. And as a black artist that listens to hip hop or makes hip hop music, guess what? You have to oblige by the rules of black America. All hoods across 50 states in America have rules to them, all right? And hip hop is street music. It's music off the block. As a matter of fact, hip hop was built on racism because black people need to have their voice heard because we was coming from poverty-stricken neighborhoods like the projects, and we was getting a short end of the stick due to racism. So hip hop is a byproduct of racism. Okay, so you can't sit there and say race don't mean nothing in hip hop when it was a byproduct of racism to begin with. Now, second thing, Eminem being black would have been like Tyler the Creator. But here's the difference. Tyler the Creator, even though he's black and he makes a different style of hip hop, he still carved out a lane that black people still could relate to. Okay? He didn't do what Eminem do, which is completely rap for the other people on the other side of the fence. Like he said himself, I look like those guys, I talk like those guys. So you basically speak for white America. Eminem never spoke for the hood. You don't speak for black America. You never will. Okay, you're never going to be black. I don't care how much rap music you make, because none of it is going to resonate with black people to begin with. And this is our music, this is our culture. We started it. I started it, whether you like it or not. Because if it wasn't for my hood, there won't be no fucking hip hop. I'm from New York City, Queensbridge Projects, 40th side. I grew up with the best of them. Some of the best hip hop artists in history come from my neighborhood. So you better act like you know. But I digress. If you think that Eminem would have been more commercialized or more famous if he was black, you are out of your mind. Okay, then one of the main reasons why he is famous is because he's white and he's rapping. That doesn't mean he's the best. It just means that you're gonna get a free pass and you're going to stand out regardless of what you say or do because you're white. It's the Serena Williams effect. Now, Serena Williams is better than Eminem in her respected craft than Eminem is in his. But let's just play devil advocate for a second and just say Serena Williams was just below average. She still would be a famous person in the world of tennis because it's dominated by white people, right? Okay? And even she has to go through discrimination, being called a monkey, being called a black ape, and all this other stuff, right? For the simple fact that her skin color is different. She's always going to get treated differently in America and throughout the whole world because Europeans have a racist system. Asians have a racist system that's built on fear, but it's still there. Latinos, even though there's darker skinned Latinos in South American countries, they tend to treat people of a darker skin differently. So racism is everywhere. It's all across the world. And like my man Nas said, the darker your skin, the deeper the problems, right? It is what it is. So get your words right and understand what hip hop really is, okay? Just because you got some guy that happens to make money off it doesn't necessarily mean he's a definition of hip hop. He never was a definition of hip hop, okay? He's just a marketing face to put black and white people in the same room so we can all hold hands and be kumbaya, roast marshmallows by the campfire, which is a good thing because I don't preach racism. I love white, black, green, aliens, anybody that rock with me, right? So it is what it is. But don't get it twisted. Eminem wouldn't have been called Eminem the way you see him if he was black. He would actually probably be outcast from hip-hop. He had been labeled as a corny artist, as he should be labeled as to begin with, because he is a corny artist. Just Prince TV out. Peace.